I want you to just imagine right now we're going to the graveyard for a minute. You go to the graveyard and you see on the tombstone the person's name, when they were born, a dash, and when they died. Don't you think it's interesting that your whole life, from the time you're born till you die, comes down to a dash? So here's what I want to ask you. What are you doing with your dash? Because that's about how fast you're going to feel like it went by when you get to be about 75 or 80. You're going to go, I can't believe that it's all gone. Don't get to that point in life and have nothing but regrets.
You know, the dash really, when it gets right down to it, that's it. It's the time period in between your birth and your death. That is the dash that's on your stone. What we do with the dash on our stone is what counts.
Life goes by so fast. None of us knows how long we have left. None of us. Every hour that we use is one we will never get back. So we don't want to waste them. We want to use them wisely. Time is just too valuable to waste. I wonder how many people at the end of their life feel that they have truly lived the life that they were meant to live or wanted to live. God can do so many great things through us if we'll take steps of faith. If you don't like the way your life is going, you're the only one that can change it. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's all you're going to get. Isn't it amazing that some people do so much with their life and other people do so pitifully little with their life? We can't blame it on circumstances. We are the ones who need to rise up and begin to live the life on purpose that God wants us to live, and stop just blaming everything that's going on around us, from how we were raised to the government to this to that to something else. Time is too valuable to waste. And if you don't believe that now, you just wait till you get somewhere up in the 60s or 70s and see if you don't think that time is valuable.
And you want to use your time that you've got for that, during that little dash of your life, to get to know God and to help other people. That's what life is about. Life is not primarily about making money. It's not primarily about having a nice home. It's not primarily about having a retirement account. It's not primarily about, any of these things. What is most important is your relationship with the Lord and using what you have to serve Him and to help other people. That's really what counts. And when you get down to the very end, if you can look back on your life and if you can know that that's the life that you've lived, then I tell you, you'll be a whole lot better off than if you look back and have all kinds of regrets. What you should have done, how you should have lived, the life that you could have lived but didn't live. What's going to fill your heart is going to be God. You need God in your life. And I tell you, if I die before Jesus comes, I should be so blessed to have a strong faith in God, to be able to look back and know that I've lived for Jesus, that I've lived my dash in a way that pleases Him.
See, it's very important to make decisions now that are going to make things right when all this is over. And it will be over. Jesus is coming soon. And I don't know if He'll come in my lifetime, but I think I should live every day like He will. Psalm 90, verse 12. So teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom. David talked about this a lot in the Psalms. In Psalm 39, verses 4 and 5, he says, Lord, make me to know my end and to appreciate the measure of my days. what it is. Let me know and realize how frail I am and how transient is my stay here. We want to live smart. Don't get so caught up in the busyness of everyday life that you forget that this is not your true home.